right, we're checking out the only games that have 0 players because the one player that was in was a psychopath that ran everyone off. It's games with 0 players. We want to find games with 0 players playing them, and so here's the challenge. We found all these different games with nobody playing. I'm gonna go in, see how good or bad the game is, and if anyone else ends up connecting, I'm going to try and act like a psychopath and drive them off so that I am, again, the only person playing. All these games are free, but I'm gonna rate each one, and in the end, we'll find out which game would garner my hard-earned money and sanity the most. Let's do this. This is Countrified. This is a really weird game because there's no context, there's no starting screen. It just loads you in, and there you are. Oh, there's a chat system. Is anyone else in here? I'm hungry for human flesh. Now, at the time, it did mention that there was 0 people inside of this game, and I have no idea if anyone would actually join for any reason. I went ahead and made a server. The name of the server is Yeet the Meat.
Phrasing?
This is a survival game that bills itself by saying one of the most important facets is you can chop trees. One of the other most important facets is that you're born with horrifying arthritis. Do you see my left hand? How come my left thumb is so much thinner than my right thumb? All right, Tree, you have committed the most violent of cardinal sins. You grew up. Okay? Is that, oh, you can't just hold down on beating the tree. You have to spam your mouse button in order to do this. Okay, fantastic. Look at that. Big tree animations. Do I have to murder the tree even more? What the? What happened to my entire body? Oh, God. I love how the sound of the tree falling that just goes on for like 6 minutes, even though the tree is long dead. I also enjoyed that it said I got 2 wood, and somehow really what I got was 4 planks. Wow! I just hit that tree so hard it evaporated. I'm gonna feel bad if no one ever decides to come in and play these games with me. Not because I'm lonely, because then I won't get the opportunity to run anyone away. What is this? Is this a village? Is there fall damage in this game? Let's find out.
Nope.
No. You can just jump like 60 feet and be absolutely fine. I do appreciate that the game just has everything made for you, so you don't really have to do anything. There's no, like, tutorial or anything. What is that? What is it, like aliens abducting the rest of humanity? Why is there a gigantic Sauron eye just chilling out in the sky? Is there like there's a settings, there's a menu. There's nothing that tells you what any of the buttons do. Oh, I found tab, hold on. Make an axe, 5 wood, 5 stone. This is how you get stone in the game. You don't actually break the stone down. You just slowly take away the stone's will to live until it turns into a small black hole. Don't ask me why. The stone just, oh, it regenerates. The stone begins to swell back up like a tumor, just getting more and more cancerous over time until I assume I can harvest it yet again. I guess I can make this now. Sweet. Is this like chop down trees faster, or what are we doing here? Is there any living beings that I'm allowed to murder? It makes me sad if there's nothing alive I can kill. Oh, here we go. Would you run from me if I got close to your delicious body? Oh, there's hitbox. Oh my God. It was like hitting a pinata, getting hit with a what? Apparently I found all of the creatures in this game all at once. Get out of here, Fido. I don't want to have to murder you. I'm a big fan of Doges. That's right, pig. Vomit out all your delicious steaks. Can I just eat this raw? I don't want to cook it. I just want to, yep, you can absolutely eat it raw. Oh, yeah. There's power lines in this game? Why? Isn't this supposed to be about, like, subsisting on the land? There's literally a nuclear power plant in the distance. I like how you can run around with just a giant steak, like, chilling out in your hand. I love the taste of radiation in the morning. Is that an irradiated bear right there? Is that what this is? Yep. That bear is just bleeding radiation. It is a poorly drawn zombie bear. Well, zombie bear, you and I must fight to the death, because without anyone else in this game, the only thing... Hold on. Hey! Come on! That's the climactic fight. The bear just gets caught on the fence and literally can't do anything at all and just dies pathetically to my stone axe. It's all right, though. Now I can finally get irradiated as much as I've always wanted. Take me home. We need to go on to the next game. As I melt into a puddle of sadness, the question is this even worth $1 or 99 cents? The answer is absolutely not. Even as I say that, it gets worse because as I respawn back in, I'm nowhere near any of the radiation, and the radiation Geiger counter thing is still going. I should be getting paid to play this game. Well, it's YouTube. I guess in a way I kind of am. Now it's time for Office Run, another game with 0 players, and I have no idea if this is even something that you can multiplayer. Be my friend or die. So, this is the game? You don't actually even... Oh my god. Okay. Of course it's a high score. No one plays this. This is another game where there's absolutely no context. I love how one of the things that you can get is just liquor bottles to make you drunk. What happens when you're drunk? This is the most unsafe office in the history of humankind. The entire office just exists to try and murder you. I still don't really know, like, exactly where I'm trying to get to or if there's another level on top of this. Oh, I have, like, upgrades. Q. Okay. W. Oh, nice. It's like a sad magnet. Vegetarians do not eat. Luckily, alcohol is kind of like a vegan item. So one of the things in this game that like you need to try and do is make your life as sad and slow as possible. One of the boosts is actually a slowdown boost. Why are you clapping for me? Just random other office people that are clapping, but they have no other involvement in the game. I don't want to be here. Stop that. Big punchy thing over here. Oh, it allows me to just murder everything that gets in my way. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm eating. Could have been a cheese wheel. Not really sure. It's one of those things where I feel like if I get it and I'm not a vegetarian anymore, it's not really my fault. It's because I couldn't tell what I was eating. Thick meat. Phrasing. This is one of those games where I feel like if I get better at it, I actually don't want to. This is a skill set I kind of wish I just never developed in my life. Stop showing me the profit margin for the company. All it ever tries to do is murder me. This is the most realistic office simulation I think I've ever played. Basically, it's just nonstop cubicles and no one is doing any work but me. I got a new high score a little minute ago. Do you know what I don't feel like I've done? Anything accomplishing. I think I'll just go ahead and get drunk. I just realized that you don't get any experience or coins if you're drunk at work, which I totally don't understand. My productivity should be going up the drunker I am. A game where you have to avoid the alcohol is no game at all. As I fall to my face and break my neck for like the 400th time, the only thing I can think about is that this game like works. It has mechanics and stuff like that. I can't glitch my character into space, I guess. It's right about the same agony as actually going to work, though. I feel like I'm just at work playing a game. I will give this game the value of $1, though. Unlike the other game, I did have an opponent. My opponent was alcohol, and it really did something to me. Let's try a different game. Okay, I'm not satisfied never getting to see another person. Here's the goal. This game is called Paunch. There's 0 people in the game. I'm gonna sit here with this game on until someone comes in, and then I'm gonna scare them away. Well, I'll try. I don't know. The internet's full of weirdos. Maybe they're stranger than I am. All right, duel. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I might just, like, go get a sandwich. Looking for opponent. I'm gonna be sitting here staring at that screen for a while. Oh, I got someone. It's a real person, I think. Hold on. Can you speak in this game? F. What is this? My character is unbelievably sad, and so am I, because I don't think that there's a way to speak in this game. I appreciate that my opponent has no idea what to do, because I don't either. I mean, what is this game? Do you basically just kind of like console each other? Like, look, man, it's gonna be okay. I heard about the divorce. Don't feel bad. She wasn't good enough for you anyway. This rock means something. It says press X. Okay?
Nope.
Oh, all that does is drop it. Is there like a throw or? Oh, hold on, don't move too much now. All right. No, is he dead? How many times do you have to win? I love that there's no variation in the characters or anything in this game. I think my opponent just went AFK. There's one tutorial in this game and all it says is wrong way. And it's not me turning around. The game forces you to turn around. It's like you're too stupid to do this on your own, so I'll do it for you. How? I think you just run into people. That's all that happens in this game. Yeah, you just kind of have a seizure at the keyboard and that's how you win. I have died. I would say that I was bested, but I don't think that the person I'm up against, it may not even be a human. It could just be a cat running across the keyboard. It's a draw. How is that a draw? Okay. This dude's like, I don't understand either, man. Yeetus! Yeah! Oh, I can't pick up the rocks anymore. How did we break this game? There's no game to break. Like, there's nothing here. Legit, we straight up broke the game. You can't win anymore. Possible he just alt F4 too. He's like, free is way too much for this game. I want you to see this submission hold that I have him in. It's like a reverse scorpion or something. It's, I'm pulling on the walls of Jericho here. I need to review my WWE knowledge to find out exactly what this is. I love that his hand is vibrating at 5 times the speed of light. I'm a winner! Right now, this game's gonna get the $1.99 award. You know what? I'm gonna give it $2.50. Why not? I love that it's so janky that if you play it right, you draw, and if your opponent just, I don't know what happened, maybe he just disconnected, you win. Or the game just broke. That happened too. The game felt bad for me, and so it made me a winner. Anyway, on to the next game. This is called Birds Aren't Real, the game. You have to spy on people as a pigeon. This is how you start the game. Why do I have, of all things, just a poop meter? That's the only meter that I'm gifted with on the screen. I have to get a propeller for my bird because I can't fly without it, obviously. Define walk. Oh, actually quite a good walk. Tell me I'm picking up the key with my wing and not with my teeth.
Nope.
Nope, it's with my beak. The civilian is suspicious. He'll become hostile soon. That's the most realistic thing in a game I've played so far. A person trying to murder a pigeon. Drop the key. Press F to lower suspicion. That's it. Lowering suspicion is it just involves me like pecking at the ground or flapping slightly. Open the gate. Okay. Grab the propeller. Where did it go? Fly. Oh, it's in my spinal column. Place a nano tracker on the target by pooping on them. My tracking device is my poop. All right, how good is my aim with the poop?
No,
pretty good.
God.
Caution, poop causes hostility. Oh my God, it threw like a rock at me. Hide in the foliage. I have a shield. You can zoom in. Take a picture. The townsfolk are celebrating the anti-bird mayor. Destroyed their decorations with pleasure. Does my poop regenerate over time? I don't really eat anything. This is no joke the most thorough game of any of the games yet. I am surprised that there aren't 100 people playing this game. What happens if I run into a window? Do I just smash my face on it? I love how I pooped on this guy's head. He was mad about it for about 10 seconds, and now he's just playing on his cell phone. This, kids, is why you need to stay off that cell phone. Now he's gonna get hepatitis or something because my poop is going to slowly drip into his eyes and then infiltrate his bloodstream. Balloon. No fun on my watch. I got bad news, little Dora the Explorer. Nobody is safe. Wow, she didn't care at all. Like, adults at least try to fight for their lives when you poop on their heads. But if you're like a teenager or a child or something, it is just a part of life. Is there like a limit to how high you can fly? All right, just leaving the map. Bye. Later, everyone! Oh, there is a limit to the height. What happens if you poop on someone like a lot? Like, can you do it more than once? You can. You run out of poop very quickly, but fortunately, it just builds right back up so quickly. What? Destroy all fake birds. Protect the people. Oh my God, the bird is being hung! You need a spray can in order to get rid of this propaganda. Can I get drunk as a bird? Oh, it's ginger ale. You can give people brain damage by dropping stuff on them. That's glorious. I understand why they don't let you fly so high. The clouds are so sharp, I feel like you could end up decapitating yourself on them. Look at them, they look like little Imperial Star Destroyers. They don't really look like clouds. As Feathery Yeetus the Pigeon over here looks at us judgmentally, I have to mention this game would be a lot better with friends. There's no high scoreboard or really pretty much anything though. I can't even jump to my death because my propeller saves me. I'll give it a 99-cent rating though because you can bludgeon people to death with ginger ale and poop on their heads. This one's called Personal Space. Again, 0 players. I love that the very first thing it greets you with is a thing that says, do you consent or do you not consent? I do not consent, ever. Oh God, is there any way to turn off this music? All right, I guess I'll just cry myself to sleep. Say hello to this incredibly slowly fading quote. Senior prom is tonight, dude. I know, I'm a little nervous. Don't be, I'll be there. And you know Taylor likes you? What kind of game is this? I've got your back, nothing to worry about. You're not gonna be weird. Okay, thanks. Oh, I'll definitely be weird. See you soon, Alex. You can press Y to see your current objective, but for right now you have to press A. So, this is the graphic level that we're dealing with here. I'm just a floating Xanax. All right, I think I got my very first checkpoint. So you can't get in anyone's personal space. I see the name of the game now. It's all about being as introverted as possible. If there's one thing I hate, it's personal interaction. What is this? Oh, it's a place of happiness. I get to be away from people and the tranquil music plays in the background as if to tell me, Gray, this is where you belong. Having fun with other humans? Not good. Being alone, just sulk softly by yourself, totally healthy. Everyone's like, man, I'm really happy Gray isn't over here. You should be. Ah! What happens if you increase the stress level? Stress level rising. Am I giving myself a heart attack? You got too stressed, the game just ends? It's true, you basically have to force your way through the crowds before the crowds end up killing you. Don't you touch me. My heart rate is going. My little Tylenol-sized heart rate. And then you have to get to your place of solace where you can enjoy calm and euphoria. Oh, it's Spirit Week, everyone. I love that looking at 90s Day is what gives me great solace. I guess you have a run button too. There we go. Unfortunately, what run does is it causes your brain to go absolutely haywire. All of the places that you go to get away from people are just, like, I feel like I haven't gotten away from anyone. I'm just in the middle of a gigantic pack of piranha. I don't even know what to call these things. This dude looks like your tonsils after they get removed. Don't ask me why, I know. Crowds stress you out. I realize that. It would have been good if that part of the tutorial had shown up before I had a heart attack. Meet me in the lunchroom. Why did you have to go to the most busy area in the entire high school? I need to mention something to you all real quick. Is it just me, or does this look like a fleshy Pinky kind of dancing, like wildly gyrating, pelvically thrusting back and forth? This is a very concerning game, I'm not gonna lie. The character models for this game are very uncomfortably made. Like they're either a block of cheddar cheese or a gyrating piece of anatomy. Look right over here. This is kind of like a hot dog that never grew up. It's like one of those cocktail wieners, like a tongue wearing a hat. Why do you all want to talk to me? Are those two people all throwing up? Why is everyone projectile vomiting? Right there, there's like 6 people that are all projectile vomiting together. Go ask Miss Magina? Are you kidding me? If that's not how to pronounce that name, I really don't care. That's how we're pronouncing that name now. I love the irony that a game with 0 people playing it is a game about being crowded by other people. This game is unbelievably stressful. The sad part is, this is also the most game-like game that I've played so far. Are you Miss Magina? Is this sad banana woman? Oh, if you stand with her, you feel better about life. Is it because she's protecting me? She's like, no, my perfume is just made out of Excedrin. Please don't make me do any more menial labor. It's bad for my heart. You know what would make my life a lot easier if I had more than one friend. If I had more than one friend, then I would be able to go over to a bunch of people and calm down. Hey, do you want to dance? Please say no. I think we danced. I don't really know. Like, my little Tylenol thing never gyrated like the other Tylenols, but it says that we did it, so I'm just gonna accept that. I came, I had a heart attack, and now I'm leaving. I'm throwing a party tonight. I want you to come. Absolutely not. Close. Now, one of the things that's in the game is a dude who just follows you around no matter what you do. You just attract everyone in the entire game to you, and there's no way out of it. All right, if I have to give a score to personal space, I'm gonna go $2.25, $2.25. Also, I love the meta value of playing a game about being surrounded by people, again, with absolutely no one else playing this but me. Now we're gonna check out Kudamono Party. 0 people playing it, and there's a ranking system. But since no one plays it, there's no one on the rankings. Look at the face of the music button. I am gonna turn the music all the way down, and I'm going to be highly concerned while I do it. In this game, mutated fruit drop down from the sky, and you have to combine them to make even more mutated fruit, like this. It's like an avocado. It's like 2 avocados. Became like Natsu from Fairy Tail. What is this? I understand why no one's on the high score table. No one wants to be on the high score table. Oh my god. They did! They've taken, like, anime characters, and that's what this is. It's All Might. You can bludgeon other characters, and it makes them flip out. It's almost kind of satisfying watching your weird, fruity anime characters grow up into the next Super Saiyan level of stupidity. Live in fear. I think the best part about this game is I get to be on the high score area because I don't have any competition. Is there like a level design change or anything? Or is it just kind of the same thing forever? My 2, like, one-piece characters are almost fused together. Come on, just, yeah, there we go. Combine 100 fruits in a single. The name of the achievement is Fruit Massacre? I didn't really think that I was murdering the fruit to combine them. That makes this game so much better now. Now I know that there is no happiness. There is only death. That is what is occurring this whole time. I wouldn't say that this game is really satisfying. It's more uncomfortable than anything. It's something. Get 1,000 points. That is the achievement? It's something? I love that the people that made this game understand that even their achievements aren't really that good. That is what you eventually become. Oh my god. I am the best. I am the best at a game that no one plays. For good reason. Not like good reason I'm the best. I mean, no one plays this for good reason. Welcome to the space program. You lose due to sending a fruit flying. How is that my fault? The face on the game over screen is legitimately how I feel about this game. I'm gonna give this game a 50 cents worth value because it's almost like I feel like it's worth $1, but if I spend $1, I would feel ripped off 50% of the time that I thought about it. So a game about jank punching or a game about personal space, which one is the best? I'm gonna give the edge to Punch because it has a level of unwieldy cursed jank that cannot be defeated by any other game that we've played. So out of all the games we have played, that means that the best of the worst 0-player games is Punch. The only game where you can jank at light speed. I played games with 0 players, but the one time I managed to get someone, that was some of the best jank I've ever experienced. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of playing games with 0 players. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.